the visible spectrum. We don't know how.
This subject's suit controls her spectral flares and refractive visibility. With intense concentration, she's also developed the ability to render other objects invisible.
And to neuropathically produce.
Marvel has reportedly offered Amber a role in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. There's not even a shred of doubt when it comes to Amber Heard's acting skills, which is why she has always bagged one of the best roles in Hollywood. And so she's back at it again. Apparently, Heard will be seen in the upcoming movie franchise of the Fantastic Four, and we're surely looking forward to it. Are you? But what will Amber's role be in the movie? Keep watching to find out more. The future of actress Amber Heard has been the subject of numerous stories over the past few weeks. Amber Heard did not lose her job like her ex-husband did, despite also being accused of being an abuser. The potential appearance of the mirror interpreter in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is one of the most significant rumors nowadays. And now there are rumors that she will play Sue Storm from the Fantastic Four's Invisible Woman. She is also being compared to Gal Gadot and Zendaya as a superhero. And even though Amber doesn't have a franchise of her own yet, there's definitely a possibility of Amber bagging the role of Sue Storm in Marvel's Fantastic Four.
What about, does Mira have any, self-titled franchise films?
Not yet.
No. And Ms. Gadot played a much bigger role in the movie they were in together, the Justice League movie.
In what movie they were in together? Oh, in Justice League?
Yeah.
I haven't counted the screen time, so I can't really say.
Okay. You indicated that another person that you compared Ms. Heard with is Zendaya.
Zendaya, right? Yeah.
Person so famous she goes by one name.
I guess when you have a name that's a Z, it works, I guess.
She's been on the Disney Channel since she's 13 years old.
Right.
Right? She's won an Emmy.
Yes, she did.
Right. She was singing and dancing and swimming from trapezes in The Greatest Showman, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She's now been in multiple Spider-Man movies.
Yes.
She's 10 years younger than your client.
Right.
Yeah. But this is a person that you deemed incomparable.
Well, as I was explaining to you how I chose them, when you look at superhero characters, there's not that many to pull from. So I worked on pulling characters that were in superhero movies that were about the same age range within 10 years, as you've noted to me, thank you. And also just where her career would have gone. I said that they were comparables, they're not identical. So you can just look at what their career has done either before that superhero movie, then in others, or the one they were in, and then you look at where her career should have gone. Even though she may not have been at the stature of a Zendaya at that time, you can still look at it as a comparable trajectory of what happens when you're in a blockbuster movie. It's just a reference point. It's not meant to be identical. They're not meant to be the same people, or not even have the exact same career. It's meant to be a reference point. Simple as that.
So far, everybody we've looked at have been in more blockbuster movies than Ms. Heard.
But Ms. Heard was also in the biggest blockbuster movie, and the light that shines on Jason Momoa will also shine on her. So you have to look at it in context of the biggest movie that DC Comics is, and also one of the biggest box office films ever, probably within the top 10, because I've looked at it, right? So that light was going to shine brighter on her than someone who wasn't in that movie. And again, it would have just helped her in her career move forward, not stalled it and in her world be silent.
Warner Brothers penalized actor Johnny Depp by removing him from the Fantastic Beasts franchise and where to locate them. But Amber Heard has not gotten any criticism from the studio. Amber Heard's career appears to be flourishing, and now studios are contacting her to sign her up for upcoming projects, regardless of what's been said about her during the ugly and infamous trial with her former husband. Journalist Daniel Richmond claims that Marvel Studios CEO Kevin Feige has offered Amber Heard the part of Sue Storm in the next Fantastic Four reboot of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. Despite this, the actress has not had an easy time though, because fans of Johnny Depp have voiced their demands for the actress to be fired from Aquaman 2 on multiple venues. On the contrary, people are not at all amused with Amber's casting in the Fantastic Four franchise, though. The legal battle between the couple clearly divided the loyalties of the fans and the audience, and clearly Johnny has an upper hand on Amber on this one. A user expressed on his Reddit account regarding his disregard for the actress, who he believes to be a pathological liar. The post said, "Just heard that Amber is taking on a role as MCU's Invisible Woman for the Fantastic Four. As far as I know, she's still in Aquaman 2. It seems like her career is doing just fine. I hate to admit it, but it seems like we really do live in a society where if a man is abused by a woman, there's no repercussions, aside from court fees. But if a man is even accused of abuse, they're guilty until proven innocent, and their life is altered." Johnny had to fight hard for years of redemption because nobody wanted to do anything with him. But it seems like Amber gets to go back to living life as it was. Why? Just why? Kind of sickening that producers still choose to do business with a proven abuser and pathological liar.
I can't hold it!
Additionally, Heard as Storm is depicted in an Instagram post by artist Apex Form, presumably in the midst of vanishing. Even there isn't much going on in the shot, at least in comparison to some of the other Invisible Woman character mock-ups that have circulated, it still seems like she could pull off the role. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye!